Shawn Levy to direct Deadpool 3. And
Touching myself tonight. That's a
yeah,
Deadpool quote. That's
this
a Deadpool quote. I
yeah,
might be.
yeah,
Who knows?
of course. Of course you said that because of the Deadpool quote. But anyway,
Jared Leto. What?
but anyway, the director is in negotiations to team up with star Ryan Reynolds for the Marvel property after previously collaborating on 20th Century's pandemic era hit Free Guy, which was awesome, and the just released sci-fi adventure movie The Adam Project on Netflix, which is also pretty good. Frequent Reynolds collaborators, Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who penned the scripts for the first two films, are now working on Deadpool 3, which is a good sign. The Deadpool films are the top grossing X-Men films of all time, with the original earning $783.1 million dollars and a sequel bringing in $785.8 million at the worldwide box office. Which I was kind of surprised to learn that none of the X-Men movies beat these two.
Yeah.
Oh
That is a
yeah,
surprise.
Yeah. This will be Deadpool's.
that's shocking to me.
Yeah, right? This will be Deadpool's. This will be the first Deadpool film following Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox, which released the first two installments. There was a concern at the time that Marvel might not continue the R-rated franchise, considering Disney's long-standing reputation for family-friendly fare. However, ex-CEO Bob Iger, thank you, sir, assuaged those fears by saying Deadpool could remain R-rated. So that's pretty good news, isn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Sean
the
Levy is
biggest thing,
directing now.
the biggest thing is the writers for me. That's important.
Yes, absolutely. The writers are on board, and Sean Levy has proven multiple times that he's, a really good director, especially making movies that most of the audience likes. And that's what, the MCU is. That's what Marvel wants. That's what Kevin Feige wants. So I think it's a pretty good fit. More importantly, I think, look, if you asked me, I would have preferred Tim Miller because I just loved the first Deadpool movie, and I think they created magic over there. The second movie was pretty good as well, but I liked the first more. But Deadpool 3 is being done by Sean Levy, so I'm kind of also looking forward to how different this is going to be compared to the first two. But the more important thing to Ryan Reynolds, I think, is his um, mentality and vision for this character be matching with some director. So I guess these two look eye to eye on Deadpool, and that's why Ryan Reynolds said, "Yes, I'm going to definitely work on Deadpool with him." And to me, that says that this movie is in good hands because obviously Ryan Reynolds is the one running the franchise, and he has to pick the one who is a great director as well as who is a great collaborator. And I think he found the director that he wanted, and that's a good thing. The writers coming back is also a pretty good thing. It's also a good thing that Sean Levy is a total fan, and he said that he would probably bring back Hugh Jackman into this movie, probably as Wolverine. And he said he's definitely going to make that happen. He actually gave a promise that he'd somehow make that happen. So that's a pretty big thing to say with Kevin Feige involved and all of that stuff. So yeah, let's see how that goes.
Well, yeah, you Jackman did appear in Free Guy, which was good.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think he was at the premiere for the Adam Project, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
Yeah, and
the
he worked with, and he did do real
Yeah.
school with Shawn Levy.
oh yeah, I love that movie. That's a good one actually. I need to rewatch that.
Absolutely.
But yeah. Well, look, I love the first two Deadpool movies. Seen the first one opening night, and it was packed. Everyone just had such a good time. It was fantastic. I think I went to a midnight showing of it. It's just people were so excited to watch this
Deadpool
movie.
1's marketing is one of the best ever.
Yeah, it was great. I think it came out Valentine's Day
Yeah.
around that time.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I would actually say I prefer Deadpool 2. I if if you had asked me for my top 10 comic book movies of all time before Eternals and Zack Snyder's Justice League, I would have probably had Deadpool 2 in there. I love that movie so much. I think the rewatch value is insane.
Yeah.
The pacing is so good. You got Josh Brolin there as Cable. You got the cameos. It's a cool, awesome.
Oh, dude, I
movie.
love the X-Men cameo in that.
It's so cool. It's brilliant. It's fun. I love how they got them all there and they're all dressed up as well. And, yeah, that was brilliant. I love that.
It's clear.
But,
It's clear off the set of Dark Phoenix though.
Yeah.
Like they are
Yeah.
like they are in their Dark Phoenix get up and they just shot that on set.
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. I love
Isn't it good when that
And,
happens?
Yeah. When they actually it doesn't take that much, does it?
Yep.
You know, that was only a 2-second shot, and it was funny. But like, you also have what's the character's name that was in the Wolverine? But then she's different in Deadpool 2.
Saber-tooth?
No,
Yukio or something like that.
yeah,
Yukio.
yeah. I love that with the X-Men universe. Like that character was in the Wolverine, badass, working with Wolverine and stuff like that. Could tell the future. Now she's here as a love interest for super whatever you call that other character.
Negasonic
Yeah.
Teenage Warhead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coolest
that's the-
name ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's the same character, but it's different actors, different interpretations of the.
Oh,
the
I didn't
character,
know that.
Which is so like I love stuff like that from the Foxman.
Yeah.
I love how
I don't care about canon at
uh,
all.
no, at all, and it
Nope.
works. I love how what's it called from Logan, and he's also in Apocalypse. The bald guy,
Caliban.
Caliban. I love how that's the same character as well. I love stuff
Yeah.
like that from the Fox universe. Big time. Nightcrawler is different, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. That's cool. But I love Deadpool 2. I really do. And I'm kind of disappointed that the director for Deadpool 2 isn't coming back. What's his name?
Ruben Fleischer
David
did that,
Leitch.
right?
No,
David-
Oh, David
David
Leitch.
Leitch,
did
yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, David Leitch. But like it's cool because different director for the first one, different director
Yeah.
for the second one, and there were still good movies, still hits, very different kind of visions as well. And it looks like Ryan Reynolds, of course, his stamp is always on the movie. So I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3, but for me, it has to be R-rated. It really does.
Yeah.
I don't mind Deadpool showing up in the MCU as a PG-13 character. You can have a lot of fun with that, big time. But I just think for them to go for PG-13 for the third one, I just think it would take a lot away from the character. I really do. And I just think Deadpool is kind of cemented as this R-rated, raunchy character right now. And it would be a shame to just kind of take that back. You know, it would be kind of like Wonder Woman 84. What we got to see compared to Batman v Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's a complete, it's a
man.
complete de-weaponizing of the character. And so Shawn Levy, I really like him as a director. I just want him to do it R-rated. That's all. And I'm sure, like, he hasn't really done much R-rated movies before, but I'm sure under the guidance of Reynolds. And I think it's not like he can do comedy, and that's the most important thing. All he has to do is add in the R-rated
And good
element to it. So
characters.
he can do comedy. Yeah. So So I don't have a problem.
He
with
made
him.
me care
You know,
about
it's fun
two
to be
robots fighting in a ring.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But so this movie is moving along pretty fast, and we'll have to see how it develops, what the casting will be like, if Hugh Jackman shows up, if other X-Men members will
Hulk.
show up, because that'd be cool, because it wouldn't be, because we talk about multiverses and stuff like that because of the Flash, because of the portals with Spider-Man No Way Home, but Deadpool's the type of character that can have any character from any universe, from any franchise, from any studio pop up, and it would make sense.
The
and it would
first
work.
Deadpool had a Green Lantern photo. The second one had a Green Lantern script.
Like, yeah, you know, like Harry Potter could show up and it would be funny. You know, it would be hilarious. So, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of cameos in Deadpool 2. I would love to see Cable return. I thought Josh Brolin was fantastic in that one. I thought there was really good chemistry between those. And like I think
Domino
Deadpool was fantastic. It's so
She was
funny.
also good.
It's so funny. Domino was brilliant as he beats. I thought the movie was just hilarious to me. I couldn't stop laughing. But it was very different from the first one, and I think the rewatch value is better with the
that's
second
kind
one than the first
of
one.
that's kind of what I'm expecting now. The third movie to be completely different as well, because although I like the first movie, I kind of see it as a smaller movie and a second movie, to be the bigger one. I see that the first one is kind of like an indie movie and the second one is like a blockbuster. but
Yeah.
I feel more attachment to the first one because it was so raw and contained, gritty and all that. But the second one was totally bonkers, and I love both movies. But I will be excited to see where they take the third one because the bar is really high. Like mentioned here in the article itself, these two are the top highest grossing in the X-Men franchise, the franchise that started the comic book revolution since 2000. The gritty comic book movies. 2000. And Deadpool 1 and 2 are the highest grossing. It kind of surprised me when I read that.
Yeah, that's awesome. But Colossus is a funny character as well.
Yeah.
You also have what's Vinnie Jones's character from X-Men 3?
The Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut, different actor again, different.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan Reynolds actually did the voice for Juggernaut in Deadpool 2, but that was that's cool. I think Juggernaut in the comics was actually the son of Charles Xavier. Is that right?
No, he's his stepbrother.
Brother, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Which
There's a lot,
which is funny because in X-Men First Class they reference Charles Xavier's stepfather, like when they're going to the bunk, he says, "Oh yeah, my stepfather made this." And Matthew Vaughn had said that when he was on board to direct Days of Future Past, the original scene of Magneto being broken out was going to be by Juggernaut, wasn't going to be by Quicksilver. And, and because Matthew Vaughn's a giant Juggernaut fan, so they wanted to use the Juggernaut for a long time.
Yeah, I love how the continuity is just nowhere to be seen, but it's fun.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. And I really liked X-Men Apocalypse. I liked Dark Phoenix. I thought it was okay. I liked New Mutants.
Love them all.
Yeah,
I love them all.
Yeah. There's only two X-Men movies I really don't like. Everything else I have a lot of fun with.
Yeah. I actually watching X. I don't know if it come up for you, Rokan, but the Firestarter trailer with Zac Efron.
Oh yeah,
screening. That feels like a Fox X-Men universe movie.
Yep.
It's like about this girl who has powers and she's being hunted and stuff like that, and she can't control them when Zac Efron's with her. It feels like an X-Men movie. So for me, in my head, that's canon to the X-Men Fox universe.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie, especially now because look, everything lines up perfectly. Just get Hugh Jackman in there, get Mark Ruffalo's Hulk in there because you can't make solo Hulk movies. So just get him in there, What else can you do?
Yeah.
There's no Avengers movies.
Yeah. We could have Jared Leto in it. That could help.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Nobody wants Jared Leto.
Yeah, but I'd be down.
Yeah, me too.
I would be too. Let's do it.
All right, so let's move on to.
Oh, I forgot to mention something to Maher real quick. So I know you said that you were worried about Shawn Levy doing it because he does family-friendly movie stuff, but he's done R-rated films before. Actually,
which one?
He did. He did This Is Where I Leave You, which if you haven't seen watch it.
Jason Bateman in that?
Jason Bateman, Tina Fey, and Timothy Olyphant, and Adam Driver.
I think have I seen that one? Oh, does Adam Driver his character? Does he have an older woman, or what's his character like in that?
He's like the younger brother of the family, and he's dating Connie Britton.
Yeah,
and Jason Bateman is like childhood crush is like Rose Byrne in that movie.
I have seen that.
Jane Fonda is the matriarch.
I didn't know he directed that.
Yeah, Shawn Levy directed it, so he has done R-rated movies like that, and he also did a Date Night, which is pretty much an R-rated movie just if it got one more F-bomb. So he's done his share of more adult-driven stuff. It's just he doesn't do it much.
That's a good movie. This Is Where I Leave You. That was called, yeah.
That's where I leave you. Yeah. Have you seen it, Casey?
But the cast sounds, interesting.
What?
Cast is insane.
Watch it. It's hilarious.
That's so funny.